Hello, sorry.
Cinematic food. Dice was Dice was professional. थोड़ा मानस राधी
Hello, two, 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 hello, two, 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 two.
गुड आफ्टरनून ऑल। ये जो फंक्शन जिसके लिए आप यहाँ आए हैं ये फर्स्ट ईयर बीटेक का वेलकम फंक्शन है। अगर कोई पेरेंट कंफ्यूज होके यहाँ प्रोग्राम में आए हैं तो प्लीज़ हमारे फैकल्टी बाहर हैं आपको गाइड करने के लिए, आप उनसे बात करिए। Again, I am telling this program is exclusively for first year BTech students. All the dignitaries are here. We are shortly starting our function. A very good afternoon to one and all. हर नया सफर एक नई उम्मीद लेकर आता है और कॉलेज का पहला दिन उन सपनों का पहला कदम होता है. Today, we are gathered here in this vibrant auditorium not just for welcome function, but for the celebration of new beginning. A new chapter of life has opened for our dear first-year students. A chapter that will be filled with learning, friendships, challenges, and achievements. On behalf of D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akori, I, Dr. Honey Williams, extend my heartfelt welcome to Honorable Rear Admiral Amit Vikram Sir, our campus director, Dr. D.Y. Patil Educational Complex, Akori. Today's chief guest, respected Mr. Himanshu Jadhav, CEO and Director of GenderMark India. Respected Dr. Mrs. P. Malti, Principal, D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akhori. Mrs. Jasmita Kaur, Dean Campus Placement, Dr. Preeti Patil, Dean Academics and Autonomy, all the deans, HODs, faculty members, beloved parents, and our most importantly, our freshers, the engineers of tomorrow. I welcome you all to the first year BTech welcome function of academic year 2025-26. So let's begin this function. I request all of you to stand in the honor of national anthem. यक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ कलबंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय है भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Now it's a time to felicitate our guest. We are deeply honored to welcome Mr. Himanshu Jadhav, CEO and Director of GenderMark India. I will request Rear Admiral Amit Vikram sir to please welcome Mr. Himanshu Jadhav by offering a token of love and gratitude. Thank you all. Excellence is never an accident. It is always a result of high intention, sincere efforts, and intelligence execution. We are privileged to have Dr. Preeti Patil, Dean Academics and Autonomy amongst us. He has been instrumental in steering the college through the transition into an autonomous institute and ensuring that the academic excellence remains on top priority. So without any delay, I'll call Madam to address the gathering. Thank you, Honey ma'am. Very good afternoon. Very good afternoon. Yes. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Himanshu Jadhav, CEO of GenderMark. Respected Campus Director, Rear Admiral Amit Vikram sir. Principal, Dr. Mrs. P. Malti ma'am. Dean Placements, Mrs. Jasmita Kaur ma'am. HOD of Basic Science and Humanities, Dr. Manisha Tanwar ma'am, the coordinator of the induction program. All the heads of the department, deans, faculty members, staff, students, and my dear first year students and dear parents. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all to the induction program of the new academic year 25-26. First of all, let me congratulate each one of you for securing admission into the BTech program at D.Y. Patil College of Engineering with a huge round of applause. You have on one of the most exciting phase of your life, a journey of learning, exploration, and growth. The next 4 years will shape not only your academic career, but also your personality, values, and future as an engineer. At our institute, we follow a holistic approach to education, focusing on knowledge, skills, discipline, and ethics. Along with technical excellence, you will also develop life skills, leadership qualities, and sense of social responsibility. With the permission of the chair, Dr. Campus Director, sir, I would continue my address in Hindi and English so that the parents are also understand about the academic process of our institute. आपका बीटेक प्रोग्राम 4 साल का होगा, जिसमें 8 सेमेस्टर में डिवाइडेड है। ग्रेजुएशन के लिए आपको 174 क्रेडिट्स सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीट करने होंगे। हमारा मीडियम ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन इंग्लिश होगा क्लासरूम में, और हम सेमेस्टर पैटर्न फॉलो करते हैं। और सेमेस्टर स्टार्ट होता है जुलाई में और इवन सेमेस्टर स्टार्ट होता है जनवरी में। हर सेमेस्टर करीबन 20 वीक्स का होता है एंड इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ 90 टीचिंग डेज। एंड आपको एकेडमिक कैलेंडर दिया जाएगा जिसमें टीचिंग शेड्यूल, एग्जामिनेशन, हॉलीडेज, को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज उसमें मेंशन होगा। वो आपको हमारे ERP जुनो कैंपस पे पब्लिश मिलेगा। जब आप अपनी इंजीनियरिंग की जर्नी के स्टार्ट करते हैं तो जानना ज़रूरी है कि वी आर फॉलोइंग द NEP 2020 विच इज़ नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी विच इज़ गवर्न अंडर द NEP 2020। ये पॉलिसी हमारी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का एक इम्पॉर्टेंट स्टेप है जो एजुकेशन को ज़्यादा फ्लेक्सिबल, स्टूडेंट सेंटर और फ्यूचर रेडी बनाने में कोशिश है। सो हमारा इंस्टीट्यूट एक ऑटोनोमस इंस्टीट्यूट है जो हमें अपना करिकुलम फ्रेम करने की फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी देता है। इस प्रोसेस में इंडस्ट्री एक्सपर्ट्स, सीनियर एकेडमिशियन, आवर एलुमनाई जो BOS के मेंबर्स के रूप में शामिल है, और ताकि हमारा सिलेबस इंडस्ट्री रेलेवेंट और अपडेटेड बना रहे। तो इन सबका सहयोग से हमारा करिकुलम बना हुआ है। हर थियरी कोर्स में 5 मैंडेटरी कंटिन्यूस कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव असेसमेंट रहेगा। हर CCE असेसमेंट को आपको टोटल 10 मार्क्स मिलेंगे और सेमेस्टर के टोटल CCE 50 मार्क्स होंगे। अटेंडेंस हर CCE असेसमेंट्स के लिए मैंडेटरी रहेगा। अगर किसी जेन्युइन रीजन के कारण या वजह से आप CCE असेसमेंट के दिन अपीयर नहीं हो पाते हैं तो आपको प्रायर परमिशन लेना पड़ेगा। ऐसे केसेस में आपको CCE रीअसेसमेंट का मौका दिया जाएगा, लेकिन आपके मार्क्स 10 की जगह 8 में इवैल्यूएट किया जाएंगे, तो इसे हम लोग मार्क्स पेनल्टी कहते हैं। ये प्रिविलेज ऑफ रीअसेसमेंट्स हर सेमेस्टर में एक कोर्स के लिए सिर्फ एक ही बार दिया जाएगा। आई रीइटरेट, ए प्रिविलेज ऑफ रीअसेसमेंट्स हर सेमेस्टर में एक ही बार एक ही कोर्स के लिए दिया जाएगा। अगर आप दोबारा बिना वैलिड रीजन के या फिर परमिशन के CCE असेसमेंट मिस करते हो तो आपको एब्सेंट मार्क किया जाएगा और 0 मार्क्स दिया जाएगा। CCE मार्क्स का टोटल 50 मार्क्स होंगे और एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जाम्स का भी टोटल 50 मार्क्स होगा। तो जो सेमेस्टर के एंड में शेड्यूल किया जाता है, एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जाम सेमेस्टर के एंड में रहेगा। इंडिविजुअल पासिंग ऑफ CCE एंड ESE इज मैंडेटरी। इसका मतलब ये है कि आपको CCE में भी 20 आउट ऑफ 50 स्कोर करना है और एंड सेमेस्टर एग्जाम में भी 20 आउट ऑफ 50 अलग से पास होना है, तो ही आप टोटल कोर्स में पास हो पाएंगे। अटेंडेंस के बारे में एक्सपेक्टेशंस तो यही रहेगा कि आपका 100% अटेंडेंस हो, लेकिन मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट ये है कि आप हर थियरी कोर्स में मिनिमम एटलीस्ट 75% अटेंडेंस होना जरूरी है। अटेंडेंस मेंटेन करो और प्रैक्टिकल असेसमेंट्स 100% करना जरूरी है। Every student will have an assigned teacher guardian from the beginning of first year BTech program. टीचर गार्डियन का रोल स्टूडेंट्स को करिकुलम क्रेडिट सिस्टम समझाने में हेल्प करेंगे, एकेडमिक प्रोसेस, अटेंडेंस और एग्जाम परफॉर्मेंस को मॉनिटर भी करते हैं, टाइमली फीडबैक और एडवाइस देना ताकि स्टूडेंट्स अपने स्टडी हैबिट्स और टाइम मैनेजमेंट को इम्प्रूव कर सकें। इंस्टीट्यूट पेरेंट्स और स्टूडेंट के बीच एक इम्पॉर्टेंट ब्रिज की तरह टीचर गार्डियन का रोल होता है। रेगुलर पेरेंट्स को उनके वार्ड के एकेडमिक परफॉर्मेंस, अटेंडेंस और बिहेवियर का जानकारी भी टीचर गार्डियन देते हैं। पर्सनल या एकेडमिक डिफिकल्टीज में स्टूडेंट्स के लिए पहला पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट टीचर गार्डियन होता है, उसके बाद एकेडमिक कोऑर्डिनेटर्स और एचओडी, उसके बाद स्टूडेंट अटेंडेंस, रिजल्ट्स एंड ओवरऑल प्रोग्रेस का रिकॉर्ड भी टीचर गार्डियन रखते हैं। वीक लर्नर्स को आइडेंटिफाई करना, रेमेडियल क्लासेस या एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट रेकमेंड करना भी टीचर गार्डियन करते हैं और क्रिटिकल इश्यूज को एचओडी या डीन को रिपोर्ट करना भी टीचर गार्डियन का काम होता है। स्टूडेंट्स को गाइड करते हैं ताकि वो एकेडमिक्स, को करिकुलर और एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज को बैलेंस अच्छे से मेंटेन कर सके। इन शॉर्ट, टीचर गार्डियन सिर्फ सुपरवाइजर ही नहीं बल्कि एक मेंटर, मोटिवेटर और गाइड है जो इंश्योर करते हैं कि हर इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स को उनके एकेडमिक, पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल जर्नी में सही सपोर्ट मिले। Now I have some important points for the parents. Existing WhatsApp group, which is already created, is a temporary WhatsApp group. In next week, the divisions are allotted to the students. Then we create parents WhatsApp division wise and official and for academic purpose. मेरा रिक्वेस्ट यही रहेगा कि वो कोई भी ग्रीटिंग्स या कोई अदर तरह का कैजुअल कम्युनिकेशन के लिए वो ग्रुप की यूज ना करे। दूसरी बात, बच्चों को बार बार घर ना बुलाए टू अवॉइड द एकेडमिक लॉस। In case of change of contact number or address, it is necessary to inform class teacher or TG. Now some points for the students. Have a proper diet and sleeping habits during your 4 years of engineering program. All the students must be punctual to the classes and the academic sessions. Reach before at least 5 minutes before the commencement of the classes. Diwali break is from 18th of October to 26th of October. We are informing well in advance so that you can plan your holidays accordingly. A student termination फेस कर सकता है अगर रैगिंग या इलीगल एक्टिविटीज में गिल्टी पाए जाएंगे। Remember students, engineering is not just solving equations, it's about solving real world problems and contributing to the society. We believe that with your energy, creativity and dedication, you will achieve great success and make us all proud. At DYP COE, we are proud to host a variety of student clubs, technical club, cultural club, professional society club, social clubs, and sports club. We encourage each one of you to explore the clubs during the induction program, interact with your seniors, and discover what excites you. These clubs will shape your personality, help you discover your passion, and make your future ready. Dear students, the goals of these rules are not to restrict you, but to support your growth, discipline, and success. If you follow them sincerely, you will not only achieve academic excellence, but also develop into responsible citizens and engineers. I encourage you to ask questions, seek guidance from your teacher, and participate actively in academic and as well as co-curricular activities. On behalf of your entire faculty and staff, I once again welcome you to D.Y. Patil College of Engineering family. May your journey here be inspiring, productive, and full of memorable experiences. Best wishes for a bright and successful future. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for giving all those inputs and for setting the tone of today's function. Thank you so much. and inspiring personalities like a lighthouse that shows direction to many ships. Gracing this occasion as our chief guest, Mr. Himanshu Jadhav is a CEO and a director of Gentamarg India. With over 20 years of experience in strategic, fiscal, and operational leadership, he has worked with leading organizations such as Tata Motors and Volkswagen before joining Gentamarg. Under his visionary leadership, Gentamarg India has grown from a small unit to a major automation hub, expanding from 50 to over 350 employees, achieving 270% sales growth, and serving clients across India and abroad. He is also a driving force behind Odin, a human-centric Industry 4.0 software ecosystem, now deployed in 30 plus companies worldwide. Beyond business, he passionately supports rural education through Odin Education, empowering over 450 children with a quality learning opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Himanshu Jadhav to share his insights with us.
I think what ma'am forgot my most important qualification. I am an ex-student of D.Y. Patel. So that's something which I am very proud of, or the most proud of. Right. Just to, because it's a post-lunch session, I thought I should start with some questions. So because there are parents and students alike here, how many of you think that what you will learn in the next 4 years is going to shape your career? By a show of hands. ये थोड़ा ऊपर कर लो, right? That's मतलब सवाल ये कि अगले 4 साल में जो हमारे बच्चे सीखेंगे वो पेरेंट्स, वो उनका करियर शेप करने वाला है. Right? Okay, so 10%, right? What is today in terms of a global EV perspective? Today is World EV Day. Right? Second question. Do you think that what is happening in US tariffs or BRICS, अगर आप सुना रहेगा BRICS, right? Or Russia-Ukraine war has any influence on your career as engineers? क्या कोई फर्क नहीं? Is there an influence or is there no influence as? Right. So why I ask these questions is because today I feel we are no longer in an environment where I was, and I'll start by myself. 21 years back, I was just telling Jasmita, I'm 21 years back, I sat in the 4th row. I still remember from behind there. When I started my first day, like this, an induction program, completely unsure, oblivious, unclear, anxious, but excited of what this journey of 4 years will lead to. But I was lucky, I think, that I was shielded or unaware, or it didn't have as much as influence what technology, geopolitical situation, and awareness is going to influence your journeys. We are no longer in a place where PCMC में job मिलेगा and everything will be fine. Unfortunately, those days are gone. Anything and everything we do today is influenced by these 3 things: technology, awareness, and third, geopolitics. Right? So it's very important that while the college will give you a foundation, right, shaping your careers is not the responsibility of college. Let me be very honest about it, and I have told this to real admirals also, to ma'am also. College's job is to give you a foundation, and I think D.Y. Patel does an amazing job with the solid foundation of infrastructure, well-trained staff, management, and leadership. The fact that I am here is also a leadership decision, because they thought that let us talk. Let us get Himanshu to talk something. But the job of college or the responsibility of college ends there. They are not responsible for your careers. And as soon as you realize that, जितने जल्दी आप इसको समझोगे कि कॉलेज का काम हमारा करियर बनाना नहीं है, कॉलेज का काम है हमें फाउंडेशन देना. इस कॉलेज में एटलीस्ट व्हेन आई वाज द फर्स्ट बैच जो इस कॉलेज से पास आउट हुआ था इन 2004, उस टाइम पे तो फाउंडेशन बन रहा था. नाउ यू हैव गॉट एन एक्सीलेंट फाउंडेशन, really good courses, labs which are latest innovative labs. This is all available to students. This is the foundation on which you have to grow. The college will not make you grow, and you must remember that. And for parents also, I'll be very honest. मैं सबको honestly बताऊंगा, मेरे parents कभी college में नहीं आए थे. मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मुझे कभी नहीं पूछा कि तू क्या पढ़ाई कर रहा है, तू क्यों पढ़ाई कर रहा है, कितना पढ़ाई कर रहा है, तुझे कितनी पढ़ाई करने की जरूरत है कि नहीं है. ओके, मे बी विद ऑल मॉडेस्टी आई वाज अ वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट. नितनवरे सर यहाँ पे है, अभी भी मेरे प्रोफेसर थे, सरनोबत जी मेरे प्रोफेसर थे. आई वाज इन द टॉप 1 and 2 ऑलवेज इन द कॉलेज. सो ऐसा नहीं कि मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ कि इट इज पढ़ाई इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. पढ़ाई is extremely important. In today's situation, in addition to work study, you have to add a lot of things to yourself for your career. And that is something which is, the earlier you realize this from the first day itself, right now when you are going out, with whom you are talking, what you are observing, that is going to shape and build your career. When I look back today, I recollect a very interesting phrase of Steve Jobs. You guys know Steve Jobs, right? Apple, iPhone. He said that you will only know, or the dots which will be connected, you can't connect the dots looking forward. The dots will be connected when you look backwards. It's only when in the future, when you will turn back, you will realize what were those dots. It's the time spent in your classes, the time spent discussing, time spent with whom you spend the time, what you do in the time you are outside the college. These things are the dots. You can spend as much as time you want listening to Sayyara songs. The reality is that won't get you a job in engineering. Decide how much time you want to spend on doing things which really matter. Your parents have spent a lot of money, sacrifices, and maybe I'll switch to Marathi. Sorry, if you allow for 1 minute. खूप आई-वडिलांनी खूप कष्ट घेऊन तुम्हाला इथपर्यंत आणलंय. त्यांच्या मागे त्यांनी जे काय कष्ट घेतले, त्यांनी जे काय सॅक्रिफाईस केले आहेत, त्याची जाणीव ठेवा. कारण माझे आई वडील जेव्हा मला आज बघतात, आणि मी आज सकाळी आईला सांगितलं की मी आज DY पाटीलला चाललोय, सो शी वॉज व्हेरी इम्प्रेस्ड अँड इमोशनल, बिकॉज फॉर अ पर्सन हू वॉज कन्फ्युज्ड or almost did not get into DY Patil. I wanted to do mechanical. I was getting in civil, and I became a mechanical engineer. Almost missed it, or just luckily got it. From that point to this point, she has seen my journey. So आपल्या आई वडिलांनी जे केलेले कष्ट आहेत ना, ते तुम्ही विसरू नका, कारण त्यांना 20 वर्षानंतर उत्तर आपल्याला द्यायचंय. करेक्ट. इट्स वेरी इजी टू एक्सेप्ट कि हमारा काम तो हो गया है, हम अभी कॉलेज में आ गए, अभी हमें क्या, हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. बट डोंट फॉरगेट, यू आर हियर बिकॉज दे डिड व्हाट दे डिड. एंड फॉर ऑल स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज इम्पॉर्टेंट टू recognize that you are here today only because your parents sacrificed their time, money, efforts for you. If you throw it away, if you don't use it effectively, imagine the kind of unhappiness you will cause to them. Just think about it कि कितना उन्हें बुरा लगेगा कि अरे हमने बच्चे को कॉलेज किस लिए भेजा था और 4 साल के बाद बच्चे को जॉब भी नहीं मिल रहा है. that's something which you will not be able to live with rest of your life. So don't let this feeling go to what you're getting now. Subsequent, another thing is there is no substitute to hard work and persistence. I think Nitnori sir को याद रहेगा, मैं मेरा एक दोस्त था अक्षर. We were, and to be honest, we were not the brightest or the brilliant students कि हमें सब कुछ 5 मिनट में समझ में आता था. But I think we are the two guys who spent the maximum hours in the library. We used to go to, अगर पुणे से कोई है तो there's a Appa Bhavan Chowk here. तो उस time पे library was getting ready in D.Y. Patil College. We used to travel to buy old used books. जो syllabus में नहीं है उसके reference books रहते हैं. We used to travel to buy those books at 70 rupees, 80 rupees and come and read on our own in the school library. That is hard work beating intelligence every single time. I can guarantee you this, in my last 21 years of career, I have always seen, and that is the reality which we may or may not accept, but the reality is talent without hard work takes you nowhere. Intelligence without persistence takes you nowhere. It's only your hard work which will always beat any problems that you may have. कोणाला कोणाला वाटतं की मला मराठी बोलता फक्त येतं, मला इंग्लिश बोलता येत नाही, मलाही नाही यायचं एवढं चांगलं. आज पण मी जर्मन, इंग्लिश कोणासमोर जाऊन बोलू शकतो. हे मी शिकलोय. कारण मला शिकायला लागलं, कारण मला माहिती होतं की पुढे जाऊन हे जर नसेल तर किती बुद्धी दिली तर बुद्धीला जर बोलता यायला नाही तर उपयोग काय. So please understand, you have to adopt, you have to make efforts. वो efforts आपको ही लेना है, आपके parents को नहीं लेना है, college को नहीं लेना है, right? It's a simple thought. So it may sound harsh, but maybe it's important that I drill it to the students. You may be born poor. Right? I did not come from a very high class family with lots of cars and anything. So the simple thought is, you may be born poor, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. So don't ever blame your parents why I don't have what the other person has. It is not their job to give you what the other person has. You have been got up to this stage. That's their job. The college is giving you a foundation to grow your careers. That's their job. इसके आगे क्या होता है? It's your job as students. So don't blame anybody ever. उसके पास ये था इसलिए उसने ज़्यादा पढ़ाई किया, इसलिए उसको ज़्यादा मार्क्स मिले और इसलिए उसको अच्छा जॉब मिला. That's an excuse. So don't blame anybody for your failures. Which again says that failure is not a problem. It's giving excuses for the failure which is a problem. We have failed many times in our company. We have made wrong decisions which we have paid dearly for, but we haven't stopped trying. We have always said that the success pinnacle lies on the foundation of graveyard of failures. जितने बार हम फेल होते हैं उतने बार हम कुछ सीखते आगे जाते हैं, right? And I also have felt, and because I remember when I was sitting over there and I saw some guys, I think उस टाइम पे I don't know अभी है क्या नहीं, but उस टाइम पे बहुत लोग दिल्ली से आते थे D.Y. पाटिल में. I don't know if the trend is the same now, but उस टाइम पे बहुत लोग दिल्ली से आते थे D.Y. पाटिल में, and उन सबको बहुत अच्छा इंग्लिश आता था. They could speak excellent English. They were very polished. And instantly, guys from around here, we used to step back. I was jealous. But I used that jealousy to change and transform my personality. So being jealous is not a problem. What you do with the jealousy, you can hate the other person, he won't stop. I can hate somebody else for being better than me, but that doesn't stop him. What I do with my own self and my time is to get better than him. वो मेरे हाथ में है. So stop being jealous of somebody who's better than you. He probably either he got it in a silver plate or he worked his way up, doesn't matter. The fact is he's better than you. And if he's better than you, use that jealousy to fire your instinct to get better than him on your own cost. So त्याचं चांगलं आहे माझं चांगलं नाहीये, त्याच्याकडे कार आहे माझ्याकडे बाईक आहे, ह्यानी काही होणार नाहीये, त्याची गाडी पंक्चर होणार नाहीये, तुम्हालाच त्रास होईल रोज सकाळ संध्याकाळ त्याच्या डोक्यात विचार घेऊन, राईट? सो स्टॉप थिंकिंग अबाउट अदर्स ॲज अ रोड ब्लॉक. Get inspired by somebody who is really useful for your careers. Actually, I have written a lot of other things which I'm speaking something else only. So that's why I'm like looking कि कुछ रह गया तो नहीं सब कुछ रह गया है. But anyways, that's the advantage of being an ex-student of I think the college. I feel as my home. I'm very passionate about it. I'm very strict with students. काही पॅरेंट्सला जरा वाटत असेल की हा खूपच जास्त कठोरपणे बोलतोय. I think ma'am already knows, sir already knows. I'm very strict with students. I passionately follow and support the D.Y. Patil Baha team for many years now. अभी भी कॉलेज के कुछ लोग पिछले हफ्ते में मुझे मिलने आए थे. हमारे फैक्ट्री में वो लोग काम करते हैं, हम उनको ट्रेनिंग देते हैं, वो सीखते हैं. वी स्पॉन्सर देम, बट आई एम वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट विद देम. इन टर्म्स ऑफ उनको 9 बजे मतलब 9 बजे ही कंपनी में आना है. दे हैव टू वर्क लाइक माई एम्प्लॉइज. दे कैनॉट वर्क एज हम 10 बजे आएंगे, 11 बजे ब्रेक लेंगे, 2 बजे घर जाएंगे. Discipline will take you places where money can't take you. Remember that always. I think Rear Admiral sir is an example of that. That he is so disciplined, he is so punctual, and I have a deep sense of pride for all services. Always, I come from that kind of a background as well. But our Indian Army is where it is because of discipline, right? And discipline is something which I always felt that takes you places where money can't take you. I can't get into an NDA, but he can get into an NDA. Right? That's the simplest thing. Because he is in that position, they can get access from their hard work, sacrifice, and discipline. So we can at least take the discipline and hard work and sacrifice as a lesson from the armed forces and implement them in our academics. That was all I had to say. Thank you very much for having me here. If there are any questions, please feel free to reach out. I am available anytime. I think ma'am can give you for career guidance, counseling, visiting our factory, talking to the students. I have a lot of students who have passed out from D.Y. Patil who are working with me now for many years together. So it's amazing to always connect with everybody. And for parents also, you have done your job. तुम्ही तुमचं काम केलंय आता मुलांना त्यांचं काम करून द्या. डोंट फील अंडर प्रेशर फ्रॉम तुमच्या मुलांकडून की मला हे पण पाहिजे, मला ते पण पाहिजे. अजून काही लागत नाही. अभ्यास करायला फक्त वेळ लागतो, त्यांना फक्त वेळ द्या. तुमचं आता काम झालेलं आहे. जर त्यांचं पुढे जाऊन चांगलं झालं नाही ना, त्यात तुमचा काहीही दोष नाहीये, त्या मुलाचा दोष आहे. तुम्ही चांगल्या कॉलेजमध्ये आणलेला आहे, चांगल्या ठिकाणी त्यांना सोडताय आणि त्यांना वेळ देताय. ह्याच्या पुढे तो आणि त्याचा वेळ आणि त्याचा अभ्यास, त्याच्यावर त्याचं पुढचं आयुष्य ठरणार आहे. जर त्यांनी ते वाया काढवलं ना, तर त्याची चूक आहे, तुमची नाही. So I'm being very honest about this. Parents are and college is not responsible. We are supporting industry, like me, like a guy. I am a supporting guy. Shaping your career is your responsibility, not anybody else's. All right. So I would leave with one thought. There's a book I would like all of you to read called "Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish." It's an interesting book. Shaped a lot of things in my career, in my life. Some decisions which I took have come from that book. So please go back, read that book. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jadhav sir. It's like a very inspiring speech. Definitely today students will take something with them. Thank you so much. I know that you have to leave for your important meeting, but I just want your 5 minutes. I want you to meet our FY BTech topper of last year, 24-25 students, and even our newly joined students. You too meet these students because they have worked hard and achieved very good score in their first year BTech examination. So I'll call all the students one by one. You have to come and gather here for the photograph. So first I call Janvi Javare. She's from Computer Engineering Department. Janvi has scored 9.77 out of 10 CGPA. Next I call Darshan Chaudhary. Darshan Chaudhary, please come on the stage. He is from IT department and he has scored 9.73 out of 10 CGPA. Next I call Sonali Jadhav, the student from AI and Data Science Department. Sonali has scored 9.8 out of 10 CGPA. Next I called Vedant Cholke. He is from Civil Engineering Department and Vedant has scored 9.5 out of 10 CGPA. Next comes Omkar Atole. He is from Mechanical Engineering branch and he has scored 9.39 out of 10 CGPA. Next I call Kanchan Dhatonde. She is from ENTC department. Kanchan has scored 9.7 out of 10 CGPA. Now comes Varsha Parhat, student from Robotics and Automation Engineering branch. Varsha has scored 9.57 out of 10 CGPA. Last but not the least, I call Aditi Singh from Instrumentation and Control Engineering branch. She has scored 9.52 out of 10 CGPA. एक बार जोरदार ताली हो जाए इनके लिए. Many congratulations to all. Thank you all.
If they have any questions, parents or students.
Okay. Parents या students को कोई question है जो आप Mr. हिमांशु जाधव सर से पूछना चाहते हैं. So right now our floor is open for the questions. You can ask questions. Anybody from the student side? कोई भी question आपके दिमाग में आ रहा हो जो आप पूछना चाहते हैं.
You can forget if there are parents.
One chef, one case. Yes, please.
The question there. Sorry, how is AI? Right, a very good question. One thing which I just learned few days back. If you go to AI, any ChatGPT or Meta AI, and just ask a question, draw me an image of a hand writing with a left hand. I'll repeat the question. Draw me an image. Just go in ChatGPT and you can ask this question. Draw me an image of a left hand writing. Right? It can never draw that image. It always draws an image of a right hand. You ask AI, I asked left hand, it will still show you right hand image. Eventually, I had a half an hour argument with AI on this. It said, I give up, I can't draw you an image of a left hand. You know what this tells me? AI will always have limitations. It's the brains behind which humans have will shape how to use AI. And AI in automation, it's going to make a lot of difference because it will take away the time required to automate something, correct? But the concept, AI will not be able to give you, here's a concept how to automate. So that's something which I always believe, AI is never going to change the future in terms of everything will be different, we will be jobless, automation mein kaam nahi hoga. The concept will always be with AI. The time taken will be faster. It's like, back if you ask your parents, उनके ज़माने में कैलकुलेटर नहीं थे, वो टेबल्स करते थे, फिर कैलसी आए, टाइम कम हो गया, बट दिमाग तो हमको ही लगाना पड़ता है ना. कैलसी दिमाग नहीं लगाता है. A wrong input in a calci will give you a wrong answer. A wrong input in AI will give you a wrong output. The input has to be what you will be putting in as humans, which will give you a right output. Any other question from anybody else? These are all different branches, right, sir?
Yes, different.
So that's one thing which I was just talking to sir or ma'am also, that no longer going forward we see one thing, that civil वाले civilly करेंगे, mechanically करेंगे, automation करेंगे, IT करेंगे. That's not going to happen anymore. Already we are seeing everything is mixed. I need civil engineers, metallurgists, structural engineers, data scientists, biologists. You will not imagine what kind of things we do with biology guys as well in our automation industry. So be prepared. That's why being aware is very important. Don't think that I have got in this train, मेरा journey उसी स्टेशन पे उतरने वाला है जहाँ पे expected था. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है, because the simple thing is, how do you solve a problem which is not yet defined with technology not yet invented? A year back, nobody knew ChatGPT. Now everybody starts with morning ChatGPT. So which means 2 years back, this technology did not exist. In 5 years or in 4 years when you pass out, the technology which is going to come in 4 years, we don't know right now. So don't be focused on only, this is what I have to do at the end of 4 years. Be aware and keep learning. आई-वडिलांना काही प्रश्न विचारायचे असेल का? तुमचा मुलगा मुलगी त्रास देत असेल तर अजिबात लक्ष देऊ नका. I'll be very honest with all the parents here. And for students, meet your professors and respect them, please, because they are not doing here just a job. It's very easy to say कि ये तो काम कर रहे हैं ना. It is not just a job. It is them giving you their time to create and shape your careers. I forgot to mention about professors. That's why I should take this time to just mention. Please go and talk to them. They'll help you out in every possible way, not just teaching you what's in the syllabus. And at least I know from a lot of my interactions with the management here, the management is investing. We recently did a very interesting project with the D.Y. Patel College. We created a lab, a center of excellence for robotics and automation. And that shows the commitment of the management to invest for future technology. Believe me, no other college in Pune has a lab like this. And they have spent money to create this lab so that students get advantage of it. So a big round of applause to the college management also for investing for students. Thank you very much, sir. All right, if there are no more questions, thank you very much. It was nice interacting with you guys. Oh yeah, sorry.
So as you mentioned, you started with that global scenarios existing for this land. So what would be, how could we make them future proof?
So I think one of the things which, so you're a parent?
Yeah.
Right. So one of the things which you don't need to do anything. You tell your child to first read newspapers. Because I think students nowadays have stopped reading newspapers. I don't know the news kind of thing. I mean, when I say newspaper, doesn't mean a newspaper, but at least read news. They have to learn and understand what is happening, right? Why it is happening. And believe me, there is enough information on geopolitics available online, right? What is going to happen in the future? I wish I had access to Trump's brain every morning, because he decides every morning which side he wants to go, right? So we can't actually predict that. But what we have realized is we can't, and two things, one on a technical side I'll tell you, and one on the social side. On the technical side, as India, unfortunately, we lack product innovation. We are a service-driven economy. There's a reason, unfortunately, the reality is India does not yet have its own AI power engine. India does not have its own robot still. We still don't have our first actual battery cell. These are all products, right? And that's the reality. So from a technical side, you can encourage your child to be innovative. Research, fail, doesn't matter. Even if he's creating a small piece of electrical item or a mechanical thing, let him create. It doesn't have to be grand. And I'm sure the college is very supportive in, if you approach the college as a project or an industry will come forward and support. Industry wants problem solvers, because we don't have problem solvers in India to the extent of product knowledge. We have good problem solvers, which we call Jugaad, but that doesn't make a product. So from a technical side, innovation is the way forward for any engineer going right now into engineering. From a social side, I think it's important that we accept that things are not in our control. It's very difficult to be in ambiguous situations, but the reality is socially we know tomorrow we may not have access to so many products which are available in India. I recently had a very exciting engagement when imagine Chinese goods starts coming into India at a price which we can't even imagine to manufacture at. Right now, China is blocked by India, but if we can't export to US and government has to allow China to come into India with their goods which are half price than currently manufactured goods in India, what do the Indian manufacturers do? Whom do they go and sell? There are answers to this. We will figure out a way out because we are a very resilient community as Indians. We have beaten the British out. We have done a lot of things. We are a very resilient community. We built Chandrayaan, so it's not a doom and gloom story. But I think being alert is very important. What is happening? What can I do now to shape my future? I think that was all the questions then. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Let's continue with our session. To turn your dreams into careers, guidance is essential. We are fortunate to have with us Ms. Jasmita Kaur, Dean Campus Placement, who has been a pillar of support in bridging the gap between students and industry. Under her guidance, hundreds of graduates have been placed in the leading global companies. So I'll invite Mrs. Jasmita Kaur to enlighten and guide our students.
Thank you, Ani ma'am. A very good afternoon to one and all, honorable dignitaries on the dais, honorable campus director sir, Rear Admiral Amit Vikram sir, principal ma'am, Dr. P. Malti, Dean Academics, Dr. Preeti Patil ma'am, Dr. Manisha Tanwar, heads of various departments and section in charges, parents, my colleagues and dear students. I, Jasmita Kaur, working at the capacity of Dean Placements at Dr. D.Y. Patil Educational Complex, Akurdi, deem it as my proud privilege to first of all welcome all the students who have taken admission at the flagship institute of D.Y. Patil Pratishthan, that is D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akurdi. I'm here to share with you various activities that are conducted by the placement cell of our campus. And the team at Corporate Relations and Placement Cell at Akurdi works relentlessly with only one motive: to establish a crucial link between industry and students to ensure that our students get their dream jobs before they get their technical degree certificate. So with the permission of campus director sir, I would like to share certain inputs also in Hindi language so that parents को समझ में आएगा हम क्या क्या activities कर रहे हैं 4 साल में आपके स्टूडेंट्स के साथ with only one motive यही है कि वो स्टूडेंट ने कॉन्फिडेंट होना चाहिए, वो स्टूडेंट 4th ईयर में आने तक उसका रेज्यूमे हैज टू बी वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. आपने हिमांशु को सुना एंड हिमांशु हैड सो मेनी पॉइंट्स टू शेयर. इस आपके बच्चे का रेज्यूमे स्ट्रॉन्ग करने के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? हमें पहली चीज जो चाहिए वो है आपका अच्छा एकेडमिक स्कोर, आपकी पढ़ाई अच्छी होनी चाहिए. So please, dear students, understand on this very first day, it's very important that if you want to take up a job in an MNC, every top MNC takes students only if you secure minimum 60% in your first class in your engineering. That's very important. So first thing is maintain your academic scores. Second, academic scores के साथ क्या? What next is required? Now, industry wants that you should have certain skill sets, and Himanshu spoke about those skill sets. What are those skills? Those skills are fundamentals that you study in your 4 years of engineering course, added with a certification. अब ये सर्टिफिकेशन क्या है, किसके लिए, कौन से एरिया में करने हैं, ये सभी का नॉलेज और ट्रेनिंग आपको कॉलेज में दिया जाएगा. अगर हम फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर की बात करें, इन योर फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर नाउ, after 1.5 months, say somewhere in the month of November or max December, every student will be made to appear for an employability assessment test. This assessment test is conducted by an agency called SHL, which is world renowned for conducting psychometric assessments for employees of certain companies. हम आपके स्टूडेंट, आपके बच्चे के साथ वो असेसमेंट टेस्ट हर सेमेस्टर करवाएंगे, फर्स्ट ईयर में 2 बार, सेकेंड ईयर में 2 बार, थर्ड ईयर में 2 बार। 6 असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट्स आपको मिलेंगे बिफोर यू एंटर इन योर फाइनल ईयर। अब ये टेस्ट होने के बाद, ये असेसमेंट टेस्ट होने के बाद व्हाट इज द आउटकम? यू ऑल गेट अ रिपोर्ट, हर स्टूडेंट को उसका एक रिपोर्ट मिलेगा about what are the strengths, what are your area of improvements and where you need to work on. Are you with me? Yes or no? Now, it's important for you to understand that you don't have to study anything, because whatever you're studying in your curriculum is a part of that assessment. So dear students, appear for these assessments very, very properly and carefully, because the results will be shared to you on your email ID by the assessment agency. And I appeal all the parents, मैं सभी parents को ये request करना चाहती हूँ, आपके पास प्रीति मैम ने कहा कि every student will have a teacher guardian. Request your teacher guardian कि भाई हमारे student ने, हमारे बच्चे ने अभी तक हमें वो report नहीं दिया. Teacher guardian will tell you the report has come to the student's email ID. So please see that report. And I'm reiterating 6 times, minimum 6 assessments ये student, ये बच्चा final year में जाने से पहले ये करेगा. This is step 1. अगर हम starting करें assessment test की. अब ये assessment test की report से हमें क्या पता चलेगा कि which are the areas where the students need focus, wherein we need to work on him. So there are certain trainings planned in being an autonomous institute. There are certain trainings on soft skills and aptitude planned for all of you. Once again, these trainings are important. Why? Because every company who comes and hires you conducts your aptitude assessment. Every company who comes and hires you wants to know how confident you are in speaking English. आपको इंग्लिश में बात करना, कॉन्फिडेंटली बात करना आना चाहिए. तो इसके लिए बहुत सारी ट्रेनिंग्स हमने फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर से आप लोगों के लिए प्लान किए हैं. माय अपील टू ऑल द फर्स्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट्स इज पार्टिसिपेट इन दीज ट्रेनिंग्स, participate in competitions that the college is conducting for you, because participation will help you hone your interpersonal skills, intrapersonal skills, teamwork सीखेंगे. आप बहुत सारी चीजें सीखेंगे जो आपको naturally आ जाएंगे जब तक आप 4th year में आते हैं. Now there are certain MOUs and COEs that the college has signed. Center of Excellence एक ऐसा structure है जहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री हमारी फैकल्टीज को ट्रेन करते हैं और हमारी फैकल्टीज हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को ट्रेन करते हैं. इससे क्या फायदा होता है? इससे जो कंपनी को रिक्वायरमेंट है स्किल्स का, वो स्किल्स डायरेक्टली हमारे स्टूडेंट्स can be it is taught to the students. So there are certain companies like NTT Data, Tech Mahindra, अगर हम IT की बात करें, Data Tech Labs again IT, Gendamark Technology, Gendamark from Himanshu representing Gendamark जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में है, BNR Automation Instrumentation Department, Uno Minda ENTC और मैकेनिकल डिपार्टमेंट के लिए, डेंसो हरियाणा मैकेनिकल और ENTC डिपार्टमेंट के लिए. तो ऐसे बहुत सारी कंपनीज के साथ हमारे टाइप्स हैं. हमारे एलुमनाइज हमें सपोर्ट करते हैं, बिकॉज हमारी लेगेसी DY पाटिल कॉलेज ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग की लेगेसी मोर देन 40 years है. सो हमारे एलुमनाइज हमें बहुत सारा सपोर्ट करते हैं इन ट्रेनिंग अवर स्टूडेंट्स. सो माय अपील टू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स टुडे ऑन दिस वेरी फर्स्ट डे इज टू अगेन I'm reiterating, participate in all the competitions, participate in all the trainings that are provided to you. Why? Because this will help you to build your resume, this will help you to build your technical expertise and build a strong resume before you appear for your interviews in top MNCs. Besides this, I would like to share कि हमारे पास if you talk about, since यहाँ पे मैकेनिकल और कोर ब्रांचेस के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, हमारे पास गोदरेज एंड बॉयस, जेंडामार्क एक्सेलेंसी, फोर्स मोटर्स, फोक्सवैगन, सिडाल, ऐसे बहुत सारे कंपनीज हैं जो आके हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डोमेन में हायर करते हैं. अगर आप में से किसी स्टूडेंट को IT में करियर बनाना है, येस वी हैव कंपनीज लाइक कैपजेमिनी, TCS, LTI, माइंडट्री, आप नाम लीजिए, वो कंपनी हमारे पास कैंपस में आती है रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए. बट इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप तैयार होने चाहिए, और आपकी तैयारी एज एन इंस्टीट्यूट हम फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर से करवा रहे हैं. So once again, I appeal all the students that participate in competitions, participate in trainings, make sure that you complete your certain certifications which the department, the Dean Academics which propose to you when you are slowly and gradually complete your first year and in your second year. So with this, I would like to conclude my speech by reiterating that the main objective of the placement cell at Akurdi campus is to provide our students with multiple career opportunities in leading MNCs. Now, besides this, if a student wants to pursue higher studies, अगर किसी को नौकरी नहीं करनी है, BE के बाद masters करना है, we have provisions even for guiding students for doing their masters program. We also have a strong incubation cell in the campus which will help students to build their own startups. किसी को खुद की company शुरू करनी है, ऐसे बहुत सारे initiatives हैं which the colleges would help and support you in. So as placement cell, we would say we want that every student should get the offer letter of a company first in the final year before you get your degree certificate. So with this, I wish all the students a very productive and fruitful 4 years of engineering at D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akurdi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jasmita ma'am, for showing our student a roadmap to a successful career. We move on. Education is not just about knowledge. It is about creating leaders of tomorrow. We are honored to have our principal, Dr. Mrs. P. Malde, a seasoned academician with over 3 decades of teaching and research experience. She has guided several PhD scholars, authored books, and contributed extensively to the professional societies. Her journey is an inspiration to all of us. So now I'll welcome ma'am to address the gathering.
So good afternoon, students. How many are awake? Good afternoon, students. Still, I'm not able to hear you. Good afternoon, students. Yes. Respected campus director, sir, Rear Admiral Amit Vikram, sir. Dean Academics and Autonomy, Dr. Preeti Patil, ma'am. Dean Campus Placements, Mrs. Jasmita Kaur, ma'am. Basic Sciences and Humanities, HOD, Dr. Manisha Tanwar, ma'am. All the heads of the departments, faculty members, parents, and my dear students who have taken the admission this year. Before starting my speech, how many of you have been forced by your parents to take the admission in this institute? How many of you have been forced by your parents to take admission in this institute? Have you taken the admission in this institute by your choice or by pressure? कितने लोगों ने एडमिशन ऐसे लिया है बाय प्रेशर में? See, you have got a very good chance to start your career in a very reputed institute, D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akurdi. This institute was established in the year 1984, and this institute was accredited by NAC. Many of my departments have got National Board of Accreditation, and 2 departments are again going in for National Board of Accreditation in the month of October. Before starting my speech, let me introduce the heads of the departments of my institute. First of all, I would like to introduce Dr. Ashok More, HOD of Civil Engineering Department. Dr. P.T. Nitnavare, HOD of Mechanical Engineering Department. Dr. B.B. Musmade, HOD of Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department. Dr. Nitin Kamble, HOD of Robotics and Automation Department. Dr. Rutuja Deshmukh, HOD of Electronics and Telecommunication Department. So these HODs are looking very simple, but they are very strict about the attendance. Be very careful about them. Okay. Now, see, today you have joined a community that values curiosity, hard work, and the spirit of innovation. Congratulations that you have taken a first step towards your exciting future. Our college has received many national recognitions as well as international. Some points I would like to mention over here. Our college has received the Best Engineering College Award in PCMC by Navbharat Times. We have been honored with National Employability Award by SHL AMCAT. We have been ranked 35th amongst the best private engineering colleges in India as per India Today survey. We have also been ranked 13th out of 200 private engineering colleges in India by Outlook iCare magazine. We have been ranked 54th in All India Times Engineering Institutes. We have also been awarded Active Aspirant Award by NPTEL Local Chapter IIT Bombay. And also our SAE Baha team secured All India Rank 1 with multiple awards. Likewise, there are so many national and international recognitions which you will come to know once you are into the system. See, these milestones are making us proud, but also remind us about our responsibility we carry to help every student to achieve their fullest potentials. And when I talk about my departments, our departments are vibrant hubs of learning, competition, and innovation. Let me highlight some of the important achievements of the departments. Computer Engineering Department, they have been university toppers and the teams have won state innovation challenges with prizes up to 1 lakh rupees. I'm just mentioning Monday about the prizes earned by the students. Information Technology Department, faculty have published multiple patents and also the students have won national level coding competition with cash prize up to 2.5 lakhs. From AI Data Science Department, students have won many hackathons at national level, presenting advanced projects in federated learning and authentication. From Electronics and Telecommunication Department, they have produced many university rankers, including the first rank student at the BE level. Faculty have earned Best Paper Awards and they have also contributed internationally. From Mechanical Engineering Department, SAE Baha team, this is a very special feature of Mechanical Engineering Department. These students always won rank number 1 at the national level, always, in multiple categories, acceleration, durability, CAE, and it's a very proud national recognition. From Civil Engineering Department, students have achieved strong placements. 23 final year students are placed in EdTech company, others with Infosys also. So this department emphasizes on beam training, industrial visits, and university toppers. Instrumentation Control Engineering Department, they are consistently producing strong results, and the students are exposed to automation training with the industry partners. Under Robotics and Automation Department, students are actively participating in robotics competition and Institute Technical Fest. Some students have won awards such as Best Reader and Event Manager, showing their holistic growth. Why have mentioned some of the achievements of these departments? Because you have taken the admission in the branches. Okay, you should know about your department. It is for this purpose. We have now merged our first year department with the department, right? So you will be directly in the department. You will come to know what is happening in the department. We have got our autonomous status from the year 2024-25. So we have the flexibility in designing the curriculum as per the industry standards. And you will be trained in all those technical skills and competency as per the norms of industry. So these achievements, whatever I have mentioned to you, they underline the culture of excellence across every branch of our institute. Mrs. Jasmita Kaur has already mentioned about the placements which are happening in the institute. Similarly, Mr. Himanshu Jadhav has also mentioned that now it is up to the students. Parents have already brought the students up to this level. Now the students have to take up on the career. They have to learn from themselves. And whatever he has mentioned is it's very correct, because you have all crossed the age of 18. So now you are an adult. You can be able to fix up your own career. So that depends upon you. Parents can support you financially. Teachers can support you technically, but it is up to you whether you take it up or not. At the end of your final year, you should not blame others. That is what he mentioned. So right from the first year onwards, you should focus more on your academics. So in fact, all the departments, they have contributed many in patents, publications, and research collaborations also. The very special feature of our institute is our institute has got a NPTEL local chapter which has been recognized by IIT Bombay, and many students, hundreds of students and faculty members, they are achieved light and silver ranks in online certification. You may be asking me, why, madam, why are you telling all these things to us as a first year student? What does it mean to you? First year is the foundation year. If your foundation is very strong, nobody can stop you from achieving your career. So the basics, whatever you are learning in your first year, especially physics, chemistry and mathematics, engineering principles, programming and problem solving, they form the basis of your campus interviews, competitive examinations, higher studies, and entrepreneurial ventures. Around 60% of the technical questions. Why I'm insisting upon all these points? Because I'm getting the feedback from the employers. They always insist upon to us that the foundation of the students have to be very strong. So if you focus more on first year, second year, and third year on your foundation, definitely nobody can be able to stop you from achieving the higher packages. So just please concentrate on your first year, right from your first year onwards. Treat the first year very seriously. Here the academics has to be very strong, and attendance will be monitored by each and every teacher. Similarly, your teacher guardian, you have to get engaged in your labs. The basic flaws which I have seen in the students is the students are not ready to ask the questions to the teachers. Students should be in a position to ask the questions to the teachers, then only they can learn more things. So you have to build your portfolio right from day one, because we have got a scientist from defense for our international conference. He has interacted with the students, and from the students only he drafted out 10 problem statements which can be able to, through which we can be able to find out the solutions for the society. So the students should be in a position to ask the questions to the teachers. So I'm just requesting all the students to be very alert right from the first year onwards. You have to develop a study routine. See, you have taken an admission in an engineering college, right? Getting an engineering degree is not so easy. Maybe you are under the impression that it's an autonomous college, we can be able to get a degree very easily. It is not at all possible. In fact, the number of failures is more in autonomous, because you have to learn and you have to study also more. Here we'll be focusing more upon academics, and my emphasis on academics is more than others, right? So you have to develop a study routine, small consistent efforts, beat last minute cramming. Join the student clubs, labs, center of excellence activities, which already has been mentioned by Dr. Preeti Patil madam. You have to take part in all kinds of workshops and certification drives. This will give you the skills beyond your syllabus. Very good that you are getting certain degrees, but degree without any skills is not going to matter in the future. So definitely you are supposed to achieve maximum skills. That skills can be achieved only by means of participation in various kinds of other co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Your teachers are mentors. Don't be afraid to ask any questions to the teachers. Seek help early. Supposing if you are going through, even through your personal problem also, teachers are there to help you out. We have a teacher guardian scheme. The teacher guardian is not only to look after your professional problems. Teacher guardian even will look after the personal problems of the students. Okay, and also we have a medical doctor, and also we have a psychology counselor also in the campus. Maintain all the records of projects, certificates, internships, minor achievements. Keep all the records with you, because that will help you in your final year. So that portfolio will matter at the placement time. So right from first year onwards, you start working. Hard work will never be replaced. You have to do hard work. Learn communication and teamwork. Very, very important as far as the placement is concerned. You should, engineering, if you see, it is built on collaboration. Participate in the team activities, clubs and competition. Always you should have the culture of interacting with your teammates. You should know how to speak. You should know how to communicate with your colleagues and all. So DYP COE provides all the academic support to the students. In addition to that, in fact, we also provide the financial assistance schemes, mentoring, digital learning platforms, and placement coaching also. We encourage our students to participate in all kinds of national and international challenges. In recent years, we have supported the teams of BAHA, as Himanshu has mentioned, national hackathons and many intercollegiate events also. Our faculty, it's not only like that, faculty is also updating themselves continuously so that they can be able to train our students very effectively. Engineers, they are not only problem seekers, they should know how to find out the solutions for the problems which are affecting the real world. Therefore, along with technical excellence, cultivate integrity, empathy, and responsibility. Respect the deadlines. Because you know, in engineering, assignments will be given, tutorials will be given, and homework will be given. So all the deadlines have to be respected by the students. Whenever it is being asked by the teachers, it has to be completed, it has to be submitted to the concerned teachers. Credit the collaborative work, maintain the academic honesty. Supposing if any teacher is asking you for any kind of assignment, don't go through the ChatGPT and give the assignment. Okay, you should maintain always academic honesty. Your reputation is our reputation. Whatever you are behaving in the society, it is going to directly affect D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, because you have joined D.Y. Patil College of Engineering. So you have to behave very wisely in the society. How you work in teams and how you handle the responsibility will definitely open the doors for you as your grades and skills. So please work upon all those things. Similarly, if any students are wishing to go for higher studies, we have a competitive examination cell existing in the institute. We people are training the students for GATE and IES. Similarly, we also have an entrepreneurship development cell existing in the institute. If you are not interested in going in for a job, if you want to start up any company, then you can join with the entrepreneurship development cell and you can go for your startups. If your goal is industry, if you want only placements, then you have to pursue internships, certification courses, practical projects to show your skills. We have a full-fledged innovation and incubation center existing in the campus, guided by Dr. Manish Sharma. 16 startups have already been done. The students already registered with Section 8 company, and they are running very nicely. So if you are interested in startups, you can go in, you can go join. But the only thing is that the expectation is that you are supposed to work 24/7. Dear students, you are at the beginning of your remarkable journey. This is your first year, first day. And you may be asking why the inauguration function is very important. Inauguration function is very important so that at least you will come to know about the in and outs of the institute. You must have got so many information from the website, but if you just see what is happening inside the institute, then only you'll come to know about the achievements of our institute. You will face challenges. When you are going through this remarkable journey, there is a possibility that you may face so many challenges. There may be so many setbacks also. Why I have taken the admission in this institute, why I have chosen this course, those many things may come into your mind. That is normal. But what matters is persistence. Whatever you have chosen today, you have to have persistence, and you should learn from the feedback and continuously improve upon your item. Make friends across the streams. Collaborate with them, be curious, and ask for help whenever it is needed. Don't get afraid. Don't be tensed, because I have not seen many happy faces over here. The people have to be happy because this is your first day. You have taken the admission in a very reputed institute. You have to start your journey with a happy note. Then only you can be able to excel in your future career also. On behalf of all the faculty and the staff members of D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, I welcome you all once again to D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akurudi. We are excited to watch you grow, to celebrate your success, and to support you when you need guidance. Work hard, stay humble, and dream big. I wanted to iterate one thing. See, out of these 4 years, you will learn certain things, you will get a degree also. But degree doesn't matter. Degree doesn't matter if you don't have skills. So better you try to engage yourselves right from, with respect to academics, you engage yourself in student clubs, workshops, seminars, so that you can be able to improve your skills upon. Okay, and thank you very much, and I'm wishing you all the best for a rewarding and inspiring first year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring our student to dream big and achieve more. A true leader inspires not by words, but by actions. Our campus director, Rear Admiral Amit Vikram sir, is a highly decorated naval officer with more than 35 years of service in Indian Navy. His expertise in training, HR management, and education has added immense value to our campus. His leadership. I request all the parents to please be seated. We are like at the end of our function. It's just take 15 minutes more. Sir's leadership motivates both students and faculty to achieve excellence. I invite Sir to share his insights with us.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I know it is very boring to listen to so many people. That in the afternoon, after I think having some good lunch at our cafeteria. I'm self-promoting. So, dignitaries on the dais, dear students of the first year batch, and the parents. Time is odd. So I want all the students to rise. खड़े होइए. I wanted to check whether जो सीट खाली है वो खाली पेरेंट्स गए कि बच्चे भी गए. तो पता लग रहा है कि पेरेंट्स भी खड़े हो गए हैं. That is the problem in the afternoon. Okay. Morning this activity was done by Malti ma'am. Now I am doing it. Morning session. Actually, why I made you stand is that whatever wherever you reached now in this campus is because the parents were seated next to you. So put your hands together for your parents. Very nice. Please be seated. मेरे ख्याल नींद भी चली गई थोड़ी सी. Yeah. So when I was in academy in the Indian Navy, I was in the Indian Navy. When I was in the academy, we used to made to do this exercise many times. And there was a standing instruction, कि जब नींद आए तो खुद खड़े हो जाओ, खुद बैठ जाओ. So that instruction remains here as well. I want to compliment all the students and the parents for choosing the profession what you have chosen. Because मेरे को जब एक रियलिटी चेक हुआ और जिसे पूछा गया कि आपको क्या करना था, तो आपने सबने हाथ खड़े नहीं करे. That means you have chosen the career and the branch which you wanted to be. My experience with my children is that if you do what you want to do, you will do the best. So branch is immaterial. I think Mr. Himanshu brought it very clear. After some time, that the separation between branches will go away, right? And we are not talking about multidisciplinary programs. तो आप भले ही मैकेनिकल करेंगे, बट आप साथ में कुछ IT भी सीखेंगे, कुछ और भी सीखेंगे, like that. So there will be something called as minor credits, major credits. ऐसे कुछ होगा जो आपको प्रीति पाटिल will tell you as you grow with the program. The fact on ground is, I think you are the best and the best in the time. Why I'm saying, when the parents, of course, I got a lot of generation gap between you and me, but the fact is that हम सब ने अटेम्प्ट किया कि हम एक अच्छे कॉलेज में पढ़ते, एक अच्छा माहौल मिलता, एक अच्छा कैंपस मिलता. Many of us could not do that. Am I right, parents? हम वो सब नहीं कर पाए जो हम चाहते थे. And that is the reason that you parents and you students should learn and understand कि वो जो हमारे जो emotions थे जो हम नहीं कर पाए, वो हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे बच्चे को एक अच्छा कैंपस मिले. And I think parents are very proud to put the students into this campus because I feel great amount of sadness. Rather, I want to become a student one more time. When I become a student with all this, elite people, when I sit with them, I really become a student with all of them. Because I got a lot to learn from them, from their profession and their excellence. Somebody mentioned about this profession, teaching profession. A few days back, we celebrated Teachers' Day on 5th of September, right? And there was a mention and there was a talk about that the teachers will form the generations. Am I right? And I was talking about the generation in which you are in. You are in this decade, which is called decade. What does it mean? You are in a time, you are in the batch 202526. आप लोग का पास आउट होंगे 2030, right? Now a report came from World Economic Forum, which is talking about future of jobs in 2030. Which year? जिसमें आप होंगे. And this report is on the website. You can read probably because Himanshu mentioned develop reading habits, right? And the report talks about 3 important traits or the qualities which you'll have to imbibe, or the skills. Malti mentioned about knowledge is skill, right? And these skills are, of course, technology skills, which you are going to get because you're doing a BTech program, and is a cognitive and life skills. And in my guess, because of the autonomy which your college has got now, and the freedom to design curriculum as per your wish, as per industry wish, you will be in a position to have the amalgamation of all these skills: technology skills, cognitive skills, and of course the social skills. The environment which we are not reiterating again and again. I'm further reiterating. We just cannot give you anything until you want to take it. As simple as that. So all these people are seated here, or in the front batch, the heads of department and the faculties who are going to be in your classroom, they can only facilitate. कितना लेना है आपके ऊपर है. But yeah, there are certain checks. Dr. Preeti Patil ma'am, Malti ma'am reiterated about the attendance, passing the exam. Jasmita ma'am mentioned about placement kisko milega, jo 60% number aayenge. These are the checks. And I've got no hesitation that if you don't meet up the expectation of the attendance, you'll be made to hold. You will not be allowed to progress further. As simple as that. Last year, I think 17 students were made to repeat the first year because of lack of attendance. So I am reiterating about attendance. I want to assure the parents that, as much you took care of your wards while they were with you at the college, we will, and in case some of you are taken our hostel and going to stay there, we'll take equal amount of care in these two places. But at the same time, there has to be certain rules, and I'm setting the rules straight. Having the background of armed forces, my blood has got the discipline into it. And I set certain rules for each of the students when you're in the campus. And the rule is that you create a self-discipline for yourself. Self-discipline. And self-discipline means कि मैं ये सही जो कर रहा हूँ सही कर रहा हूँ या गलत कर रहा हूँ. What can be that? The entire campus is yours. सारे इसके पेड़, सारे इसके lawn, flowers, beds, cafeterias, clubs, roads, sports ground, everything is yours. But use with care. कहते हैं handle with care. घर में चीज होती है ना, मम्मी कहती है ना handle with care. ध्यान से रखो. The same is applicable here. I do that role of creating that kind of environment. There are people on the road who are watching you. क्या कर रहे हो? गाड़ी कहाँ लगा रहे हो? कैसे लगा रहे हो? गाड़ी में मेरे को याद आया. I got an acute shortage of space. Don't give your child the two-wheeler right now. Let them walk. It's good for health. Give them after some time. कौन बाइक लेने तैयार है? ये बच्ची सामने हंस रही है फ्रंट रो में. बाइक ले लिया? नहीं लिया ना? यस. मम्मी से बोलो नहीं चाहिए. विल फर्स्ट वॉक. बाइक अगर लेना है तो एक ई साइकिल ले लो. अच्छा, यहाँ साइकिल चल जाती है. यहाँ पे अच्छे ट्रैक्स हैं. इन दिस एरिया यू कैन इजिली राइड द बाइसिकल. देयर आर मेनी टीचर्स इन द कैंप्स हु आर कमिंग बाय साइकिल. आई गॉट शॉर्टर स्पेस. अगर बाइक होगी तो बाहर सड़क पे खड़ी होगी, खड़ी करनी पड़ेगी. देख लेना. Not my problem. It'll be your problem. I always believe there was a lot of emphasis on knowledge. A lot of emphasis on skill. Absolutely no doubt. But for me, the most important thing is attitude. आपका चीज को देखने का नजरिया क्या है? आप चीज को कैसे उसको परसीव करते हैं? That is what you all have to develop. It comes with time, but that time has started now. अगर आप लोग सब इंजीनियर स्टूडेंट्स हैं, मैं आपको एक अरिथमेटिक की पजल देता हूँ. अगर आप अल्फाबेट्स को नंबर दें, A for 1 या 1 for A, 2 for B, 26 for Z, और आप एटीट्यूड में जो A को आप दीजिए 1, T को दीजिए 20, like that, you'll find attitude will give you a score of 100. You give the same thing to knowledge, with all respect to all. It'll give you only a score of 96. You give it the same score to hard work, it'll only give you 97. It doesn't mean it is not required. Yes, knowledge and hard work together will give you more than 100. So, attitude will give you a flight that is called altitude. तो अगर आपने right attitude, learning attitude रखा, कि मेरे को सीखना है. I was very happy with the child who stood on the back. खड़े हो बेटा. कौन खड़ा हुआ था? Yes. Put a clap for this boy. It is extremely difficult to stand. Sit down. Very nice. I'm so proud of you. It is very difficult to stand in a new gathering where you don't know who is there. You got a self-fear. And you stood to put a question. That is what is required. In fact, there's a quote, I may not be exactly talking about the quote by Einstein, when he was asked, what is special in you? is I got nothing special. Not exactly the same way, but I'm not putting in the quote and unquote. Is I got nothing. Only thing I got special, I got a curiosity. Curiosity, of course, is a different matter that people actually studied his brain and they found there are different neurons in that. Right? His IQ was altogether different for that matter. Now, question of curiosity is important. कि आप कितने curious हैं जानने के लिए. And for an engineer, it is more than necessary. And उसके लिए आपको क्या करना है कि क्लास के अंदर कुछ नहीं है. Teachers का इतना दिमाग खाना है. They get fed up and say, shut up and sit down. They should reach to that stage. Frustrate them enough by asking right amount of questions. And उसमें क्या करना चाहिए? How, what, why, and make them so miserable that they say कल बताऊंगी, आज मेरे को नहीं पता लग रहा. And then become a joint researcher. Then they say, मैम ठीक है, हम भी गूगल करते हैं, आप भी गूगल कर लीजिए, चैट जीपीटी ढूंढते हैं, and let's find a solution. That is what is now the requirement in the engineering college, to have a collaborative learning. I am insisting with all the heads of department and the faculties that stop teaching in the classroom as far as possible, not totally, and give them the problems and they come and actually solve and present in the classroom. This is going to happen with the time. All right. As I said, I was setting the rules in the campus. I told you about one rule is a discipline. I'm quite actually impressed when I find some very, very nice turned out student. I was jacketed in the uniform. And I always find that if somebody is rightly dressed with good haircut, right, having the shoes in the, and right socks, shirt, tie, etc., I'm quite impressed. And that should be your endeavor. How do you impress others? कहते हैं ना भगवान के पीछे ऑरा होता है ना, ऑरा. ठीक है ना, भगवान के पीछे कोई मूर्ति आप जाएंगे तो आपको एक पीछे सर्कल दिखेगा बड़ा सा, ऑरा. क्रिएट योर ओन ऑरा. अदर यहाँ पे कितने बच्चे बैठे हैं? सम 500-600. और सुबह कितने थे? 500-600. तो 1200 से ऊपर तो बच्चे यहाँ पर हैं. It is very easy to you get lost. Can we? अगर क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा, वो बच्चा कैसे नोटिस में आ गया? ये पूरे क्वेश्चन. Right? I don't know which branch is he, what his special is going to do, but he's come into focus. So you have to create a situation, a time, and a moment where you come into light. Focus आपके ऊपर आ जाए. That you have to create. Otherwise क्या होगा? Otherwise ये कि life is like a treadmill. ट्रेडमिल पे क्या होता है कि अगर आपने स्पीड नहीं पकड़ी तो टॉपल. राइट. सो यू आर गोइंग टू बी ऑन अ ट्रेडमिल ऑफ व्हाट? नॉलेज, स्किल, हार्ड वर्क एंड सो ऑन सो फोर्थ. एंड अगर आपने और उसकी ट्रेडमिल की स्पीड कौन सेट कर रहा है? वो जो बच्चा खड़ा हुआ उसने सेट करा, और मे बी समबडी एल्स. And if you don't catch up the speed, then what will happen? You'll fall on the side. So या तो आप speed set करिए treadmill की, you reach that you set the speed, or better अगर आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो run faster and the better. So you remain on the treadmill all the time, and that is going to happen across your life. किस किस को नींद आ रही है? किसी को नींद आ रही है? नहीं आ रही है. Very nice. Last from my side, all these bachas, you are seated here, you're going to be now one group of students. Like Himanshu, when he came, he said, I'm from 2004 batch. Alumni, you're called. In armed forces, it's called course mate. And here it's called alumni. You are a group of students going to remain together always hereafter. Create that bond of bonhomie, togetherness. Because life में क्या है? Life में LinkedIn है. LinkedIn सुना है आपने? LinkedIn सुना है? नहीं सुना है? Okay, you'll get to know LinkedIn. WhatsApp सुना है? Yes. You'll get to know LinkedIn. बेटे LinkedIn सुना है? ये दो गर्ल्स आगे बैठी हैं. हाँ, आप भी सब नहीं सुना है? Okay. LinkedIn is a professional platform where you get connected to each other. Yes, one girl is raising it. Yes, I know. Life is going to be only on LinkedIn. That is what networking. My children today, my elder son is about 12 years in job. He doesn't apply anywhere. His job comes through LinkedIn. Right? People connect because there are contacts, connects, networks. So you all have to create that networking. And that will start here. And then you'll get connected to Himanshu through LinkedIn. And he'll put you into right group. And that is what is the job of alumni. Togetherness and holding hand for each other. And that will bring you the kind of excellence which you're looking. So wo abhi se aapko practice karna hai. All the students who are weak in the studies, the brighter students should help out. And help out in assignments, study together, solving paper together, helping in the examinations, and so forth. So be like a candle. Candle क्या करता है? Light को देता है दूसरी candle को, but doesn't lose its own light. Same way, all the students have to be like a candle for each other of this batch. Which batch? 202526 engineering batch of DYPCOE Akodi campus is a batch. Lastly, we all are committed to make this campus great. And every year, every time we make an effort to make it better. All of you have to be on this journey to make this campus better and better and better. And with this, I just want to also mention that all of you must enjoy the life at the same time. It is not only studies only. And that's why your curriculum has got lots of mixed blend of things. It's got many other things. It's got a sport, it's got a music, it's got many things. It's got a foreign language, and so forth. Enjoy everything. Because I just quote, life is like a flute. It may have many holes and emptiness, but if you work on it carefully, it can play magical melodies. I believe that your thoughts will create your life. And also want to quote, this is relevant for each of you as students here, which is a guy called Ralph Emerson. And he said, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be, to decide now. If you want to make a company in the way like Himanshu has made it, think now. I'll one day have my own factory or my own industrial setup, which will have 500 employees. It will happen. Throw in the air. It'll come from the universe. All the wish will be met. Start thinking, start imagining, start dreaming. Malti also mentions start dreaming. With this, I want to assure all the parents, especially mothers who are seated here and worried, and especially worried their daughters, that all your sons and daughters are very safe with us. I'll take 100% care of them in all aspects, in making them a better person, more responsible person for this nation. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words are always fill us with the courage and confidence. Thank you so much. Now I'll invite Dr. B.B. Musmari, sir, the head of Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected guests on the dais, parents, heads of the department, and dear students. Dear freshers, this day marks the start of an exciting chapter of your life. Now you have entered into the professional institute like D.Y. Patil College of Engineering, Akodi, Pune. At the outset, ours is a 40+ plus years old institute, a well-set system in all respects. Dear students, these 4 years are golden period of your life, a very important period of your development. So use this time effectively, set goals as sir has mentioned, be focused, be disciplined, take care of your health, exercise, and make new friends and enjoy the company of your friends. We understand your aspirations of becoming a professional in the due course of time, but on the top of that, don't forget to become a good citizen of this great country. On behalf of our institute, I would like to extend my gratitude to our guest and our proud alumni, Mr. Himanshu Jadhav, CEO, Jhandamarg India Private Limited and Director EPOS System Pune, for sparing his time and also for his inspirational words and motivation to our new students. My sincere thanks goes to our respected campus director, Rear Admiral Amit Vikram sir, for introducing our campus, his guidance to the new batch of students entering into our campus, and also brief insights of discipline of our campus. Thanks to respected Principal Madam, P. Malti Madam, for the brief overview of our institute and her guidance and motivations to our new students. Many thanks to Dr. Preeti Patil Madam, Dean Academics, for her guidance on autonomy in general and academic plan of this year in particular for the first year of your engineering. My sincere appreciation goes to Dean Placements, Jasmita Kaur Madam, for an overview of placement opportunities and training support extended by our corporate relations and placement cell of our campus. A wide round of applause and thanks to Dr. Manisha Tanwar Madam and his team, all the faculty members of first year engineering who have made this event a memorable one. Finally, I would like to thank all of you with your parents for making the time to be with us today and helping us to making this event a success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before I declare the closing of this function, one announcement is there for the students. कल से हम students का induction program शुरू कर रहे हैं, which is of 6 days. So tomorrow, each day we are having different activities. तो कल हमने social activity plan करी है बच्चों के लिए. उसका detailed schedule आपको आपके department के group में आ जाएगा. And all the students have to report at 10 a.m. in the campus. So now I'll request all the dignitaries to please come in the front so that we can have a group photo. And